Alright, so here's my video for today. I have given them some of the food that I made the other night. They did eat some of the fruit that was left on the cantaloupe rind, but it did pretty much dry out. The romaine lettuce that I didn't shred, didn't do too much with that. Here's a tomato that I had given them before that was no good for eating, and they eat everything except for the fiber. You can see there's mostly Cheerios on top. It's a little hard to tell on the camera for whatever reason. I will turn the light off to get another view. Alright. And this is a pre-pupae that was in there. And I will put him in a safe place that he wants to be. He wants to be somewhere where it's dark and dry. Heavy emphasis on it being dry. Being dark is a bonus, but if they get even one drop of water on them, then they will get up and try and find a new place that doesn't get a drop of water on them. There must be some kind of threat to where if maybe they're highly susceptible to drowning when they're in a pupae stage before they can turn into a fly. It must be something like that, so they have to find a dry place. Over here is a pupae that hatched, and as you can see, it's missing the head. And there's the tail. Don't go back in there. Sometimes I leave them in there just, to act as a fluffing agent, for keeping things from going anaerobic. But I do think they can tend to start smelling after a while, so it's probably best to take those out and just use something like I'm doing with charcoal and some cardboard pieces and sawdust. And the temperature right now is between 70 and 79 degrees Fahrenheit, which is about 26, let's see, 20 to 26 degrees Celsius, and they are moving very slowly. They're kind of cold. Some people say that if they're kept at colder temperatures, they grow slower, but they get bigger. I do not know if that is true, but what I do seem to have noticed is that you can force the larvae to go into a pre-pupa stage just by if you stop feeding them. So that's an interesting thing. With all the fresh food that I added, especially the Cheerios, the large amount of Cheerios, this bin actually smells good. Yeah, it's got a little bit of a dirt smell to it, but it's got a strong Cheerios smell to it. And I like Cheerios, but I haven't eaten them in years, but let's search for mites. Real easy place to find mites is usually on the walls like this. I do not see any. Check the cardboard and the charcoal and the dry fibrous areas. Yep, and I'm still not seeing any mites, which is awesome. Somebody did tell me today that there are certain nematodes that are parasites to insects that can be internal, I think, but can also hitchhike on the outside of them or burrow into their skin, and that it can affect black soldier fly larvae. It was killing some of these praying mantises. I have not noticed anything other than grain mites as a pest on mine. So, I mean, I don't think I have them, but, you know, maybe I just can't see them. Maybe they're internal or whatever. This larvae is going to hate me for this, but take him away from his food just to show him. So in my opinion, that's a really happy, healthy black soldier fly larva. Really nice looking. I can't focus in any closer, but as you can see, they have like an orangish colored head. They kind of is like it kind of fades from like an almost blackish orange to an orange, and then to a yellow. So some people say it's how they move, but for me, it's their head. That's what I go by. If it looks like, you can see in this middle section how it's kind of like a dark color, that stripe. If that's what their head looks like, if their head looks like a dark stripe, like a black or blue or green, that's most likely not a black soldier fly larva. Unless they're, you know, solid black because they're prepupae. So I'm just trying to, you know, do an update video. I feel bad for disturbing them, you know, for the sake of the video or anything. It's funny to feel bad about fly larvae, you know, be concerned about their feelings and their comfort levels. Who would have thought? But I just want to kind of show a little bit. This is a potato piece I'm holding up. Just wanted to kind of let you see that I have a decent amount in here. Okay. And even like if I come over here, they're definitely oh yeah, okay, I won't make it go over to the side. Definitely because I put the food in the middle, that's where most of them are. So let's go ahead and break this up a little bit for them. I really don't like it when I get black soldier fly larva stuff under my fingernails. It makes me a little concerned. So I do go and wash the absolute heck out of my hands. Oh yeah, that's hot. Let's see. That's 84 degrees right there, Fahrenheit. Let's go down. Let's see. I can't get the temperature fast enough. 84. I can't really. But let's see. Probably check the temperature underneath them. 1 second. So it's actually 90.3 degrees underneath, and it's in the 70s above. So that's like, you know, a 10 to 20 degree difference in temperature that they are creating just by moving around and eating. So that's why I didn't mind giving them super cold food right out of the refrigerator. Because I figure it'll help drop the temperature a little bit, because I don't want them to get too hot. Even though, you know, 100 degrees is acceptable for your larva. Yeah, but the problem is if it's 100 degrees to start out, and then the temperature is going up by 20 degrees Fahrenheit, that is too high. You do not want 120 degrees for your larva. That's when they start dying, is about 115 degrees. So better to, in my opinion, oh yeah, I guess they are kind of eating the lettuce some. But yeah, I feel bad for messing with them while they're trying to eat. It probably takes a lot of work to get to where the food is, and for it to be their turn and everything. And the big giant comes in and messes everything up. Alright, so I think that's going to wrap it up for today's video. So I hope you enjoyed it. Definitely appreciate every single subscriber I can get. Like, you have no idea how much getting one more subscriber means to me. And I mean, leaving comments and watch time and all of that, yeah, that definitely helps. But for right now, subscriber count is the only thing I'm really concerned about right now. Once I get 1,000 subscribers, then I can worry about other things. But until I get 1,000 subscribers, none of the other numbers really matter. You know, if I got 100 million views on a video and I only have 1 subscriber, then that's nothing. It's good for all the people that enjoyed it, but financially, YouTube says, oh well, you get nothing. So if you want to support my channel, all you gotta do is subscribe. That's all. Well, so have a great day, everyone. Sorry for the silly nag things, but don't worry, I'm never going to mention the website that begins with the letter P that people ask for money. So you can have a comfort in my channel that I will never say that word. And there are also many other words that I will never say on this channel because I don't like them. And I know other people don't either. So have a great one.